We cannot accept that.
Good.
Yeah, he resigned. He just needs to concentrate on himself.
Okay. Okay, we're ready to go.
Well, thank you, Chris. Chris and Peggy have put in a tremendous amount of work into putting this together. And needless to say, you all are exceeding everyone's expectations. And this is a little more controlled than controlled chaos, but we're sort of figuring this out as we go along. So please indulge us as we try to figure this out. But I'd like to begin first by reading an overview of how we envision this progressing. There are 13 teams are participating. 4 teams can participate at once, and you see the first flight here, and I'll be telling you who's on what team. There will be 4 sections to the preliminary round. In the preliminary round, all teams will answer questions from 2 groups. Teams will be given 1 minute to answer each question. From the easiest group 1 questions, each team will be asked 5 questions. 1 point will be awarded for each question correctly answered. Then each team will be asked 5 questions from the second group of more difficult questions. And they are more difficult. And I have to say, as quizmaster, I had nothing to do with these questions. And I'm very glad to be quizmaster so I don't have to answer these questions. Again, 1 point will be awarded for each correct answer. The points for each team will be added for both rounds. The top teams from each group will then participate in a championship round of questions using our most difficult questions. Decisions of the judges are final. Good luck.
This will be over by June, right?
Yeah, well, we'll see. There's a wedding coming in a couple of months. But first, I'd like to just run through who the teams are. I think one of the best named teams are the Salt Martians. Ken Blackshaw, Eileen McGrath, and Nina Hellman. The Wee Weeders, Harvey Young, Steve Shepard, and James Greeter. The Independent Thinkers, Peter Brace, Mary Bergman, and Margaret Bergman. Team Surfside, Julie Reinemo, Jeremy Slavitz, and Diane Cabral. Team Shenanigan, Diane D.D. Chesley, husband Richard, and son Nathan. Team Mariah Mitchell, Jason Leonardo Finger, Janet Schulte, and Charlotte Mason Kastner. Shipwrecked, Maurice Gibbs, John Manning, and Dick Mack. First Congregational Church, Marcia Tooker, Francis Pease, and Robert Grimes. Team Housing, Aaron Markovich, Christy Kickham, and Craig Sperry. Inquiring Minds, Jim Powers, Josh Balling, and Charlie Walters. Men About Town, Jean Mann, Alan LaFrance, and Terry Palmette. Board of Selectmen. There were originally going to be 2 members, but apparently now they have a quorum. It's Alan Reinhardt, Michael Kopko, and Andrew Vorse. The High Notes, Tinka Knopf, Eve Messing, and Dwight Beeman. And now, seated before us are the Board of Selectmen, the Congregational Church, the High Notes, right? And then Team Housing. All right. Good luck to everyone. All right. The first question. And you get a minute to respond.
1 minute.
And if everyone's answered and we'll just keep moving. But
I'll give you a 30-second warning and a 10-second warning.
got that?
What do you do?
All right?
What do you do?
Okay.
Now we write it on this.
Yes, and you write down the answer on your whiteboard, and they should write down the answer and then reveal them all at once, because you don't want to, wait while someone waits to read your board. So shall I? Yeah. So do they? Do we?
When time is called, go ahead and.
Okay.
Board?
Flash.
Which board?
And how about this? How about they indicate if they've answered, so that so we don't wait forever. If you've answered, maybe make it clear you've answered.
Which board?
Right.
The whiteboard.
The whiteboard, right there.
Erase board.
No, that's for scrap paper.
Yeah, it's that board right there. So everybody, it looks like a.
Right, and then you erase.
Okay. All right, everybody clear? Okay. First question. What is the largest species of the toothed whales? Shh, quiet.
They're still discussing, maybe, I don't know.
30 seconds.
Whale so we could see the screen.
Okay, has everyone written down their answer? Yes? Okay, so now let's see your answers. Please hold them up. The answer is sperm whale.
I can't see.
Okay. All right, okay. Okay, scores. Everybody got it. Excellent. Question number 2. Okay, now erase that one because they're erasable, those boards. Question number 2. What was the name of the ship that sank south of Nantucket in July 1956?
I was there.
I think it's pretty easy. Tell Ken to shut up.
We need bouncers. Quiz bouncers.
Okay, is everyone answered? All right, please reveal your answers. The correct answer is Andrea Doria. Okay, Chris has asked me to relay if you can write your answers as large as possible. And once you've written, when it's time to show it up, really hold it up so everyone can see. All right, great. Question number 3. What does the name Nantucket mean? Other than expensive.
Got it. Yeah,
We're like the shushers.
All right. The answer is, everyone holding it up high? Yes. Far away land, land far out to sea.
Oh.
We
have-
well, right. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, scores?
Yeah.
All right. Moving ahead.
If there's a one that I think it would be a problem.
Question number
Have them read
4.
it out to me.
How did the early settlers plan to make a living on Nantucket? It wasn't real estate.
That's 30 seconds.
I think everybody.
All right, everyone, okay, please raise your, the answer is farming, raising sheep.
Oh, they're all correct. But, yeah, we'll accept both.
Yep, all are accepted?
Yep.
We're moving on to the question number 5. Nantucket has hundreds of thousands of winter visitors called long-tailed ducks. What were they formerly and fondly called? Quiet.
This is, I don't know. This is my birds. This is. That's correct. You can adjudicate that. This one might trip up some people. No, probably not.
Everyone have an answer? Okay, please raise your tablets. Old squaws. Okay, all right. Looks like you all answered that. Great. Okay, that was the 5th and last question from the first group. Now we're moving to the second. It's getting tougher now.
That first round makes you feel good.
What was the name of Absalom Boston's whale ship? Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
I was just reading about it, and I can't remember. That one. Yes, ma'am. Wow.
Islander? Waiter Scott? Monster. I'm trying to read the word. Verona? Alpha? Julia? Islander?
Slow down a little bit.
I think it's points. This is where they separate.
Is everyone as ready as they're going to get? Yeah. Okay, raise them high. The answer is the industry.
Nice.
All right. The second question from the second and more difficult group. What is the type of harpoon that is very difficult to remove because of its hinged point?
Toggle. Toggle, isn't it?
I see a few of them around here.
I know.
There's a specific name for it. But I mean, it's not. But it goes for everything.
Who knows? Who knows?
Let's go with
Maurice knows.
Okay, is everybody
No
pretty
say.
much as ready as you're going to be? Yes? Okay. Whoop. We ready?
almost.
Wait, sorry.
All right.
Okay, raise your tablets. Toggle harpoon is the answer.
Toggle.
Way to go.
All right, you get that, scores?
It's too
Okay.
not for us.
Question number 3. What is a catch-a-lot?
Catch a lot. That's a,
What is it?
it's a boat.
Yeah, totally.
Catch a lot. I think it's a whaleboat.
I'm out on that one.
Catch a lot?
You think it's a whale? No, whales don't catch a lot.
Well, it's an answer until we can think of something better.
Is it an Indian thing? Is it like a fishing weir?
Do you,
We'll try it.
okay, everybody set?
We'll try it.
And also, if you, just to let you know, if you're up here, you can turn around and if it's easy, if it helps to see it spelled out, you can look over your shoulder and see it above you here. So,
10,
Oh, okay.
5,
That's correct.
I thought I didn't. I can't see that.
and put your pen down.
all right, raise your tablets high. The answer is, it's another name for sperm whale.
Oh, well, who knew?
All right, scores.
Catch a lot. I like fishing that. That was a good guess.
We can't accept any of those answers. The whale answer is not specific enough.
We're okay.
Okay, please, I must remind you, there are a lot of sharp objects here. If people get carried away, it could get dangerous. They only have books in front of them. Okay, here, this is the fourth question from the second and harder group. And you may want to see how this is spelled. What is crewel embroidery? This may require a small dissertation, so you better start writing.
You want to write it? What is it?
The question. I had this. I wonder if it has something to do with the whaling stuff.
How do you spell that?
Flowers. Like if they're releasing the,
R-O-I-D?
gotta come up with something.
15.
10,
They probably know. I don't.
and
Not much into that.
5.
Raise them high. The answer is design stitched with woolen threads on closely woven linen or cotton.
Yes, yes.
Please keep them up.
They know. We don't.
Okay, great. Okay, needlework on. Can you give them the mic, Chris?
No.
Ask them to read out their answers.
Yeah. Could each team
Yeah.
read out the answers? Is that the issue?
We just said it was a type of needlepoint.
Yes. That's okay.
What's that?
Read out your answer, please.
Raised wool embroidery.
Yes.
This is tough.
Needlework on canvas with overstitching.
That's probably what it is. I don't do that work.
Nets, we were. We're gonna step that one up right there.
Any of those acceptable?
Okay, so what did the judges say?
I think they were all okay except for the housing team. Close enough.
Sorry, guys, but you have the hearts of all of us.
Close enough.
Okay, the last from this group, is that correct, Chris? Okay. Uh-oh. Ready? Who was the youngest crew member aboard the Essex?
No, not on Chase.
We're looking for his name.
You're right.
And if you could also include the age?
No. No.
Birthday?
Birthday.
Social security number?
That's 30.
Password? Yes, favorite song would help.
You need the age. I think it was 14.
Is everyone weighed in?
Did you say put his age down, or were you being specific?
You could put his age down.
Don't
You
have
gotta- we won't hold it against you if it's wrong. But it would.
If you want to show off.
I'll say it's 15, but I won't write it.
Okay, please raise your answers.
Really?
The answer is Thomas Nickerson, and
Yeah.
he's 14.
Right on.
Okay, so
14.
There's 15. Hold those ages.
Can you please hold them up?
okay.
We have Thomas Chase.
Are we giving Nickerson?
Nickerson. Nickerson.
All but the
And you know what?
first
That it's an ambiguous answer as far as age because he was 14 when he shipped out, but he was 15 when the whale attacked.
See?
All right. So now,
see if we have-
okay, that's the end of the second group. We now shift, and we go with
Do we have to announce the winner?
Yes.
Okay, the winner is, judges?
With 9 points, Congregational Church.
So they will advance.
You were hot on their heels in 8.
All right.
What do we do now?
All right, okay.
So Congregational Church will advance to the next round, but we'll call you up later.
Okay, and now we go to,
We're done.
let's see, what is, sorry, my paperwork, so you can all take your seats, and we're now going to section 2, which will be the independent thinkers, the Inky Mirror group, and the Team Rye Mitchell group. So we only have 3 teams for this section.
That's cheap shot.
That whale.